make. Or at least I feel like they don't take long to make. Okay, there's the 4 we need to get started. So we'll just run over here real quick. Throw the rest of our screens up. Perfect. And I don't think I need symmetry. Actually, I do still need this on because it'll make my block placing a little easier. Shoot. Actually, you know what? Let's turn that off. So I like the idea of someone coming out of a little tunnel I made. And you see this giant wall expand before you. So I kind of want to keep... Maybe I can do some slope blocks and just angle it all the way over. So it will, let's see if this even works. Let's see if we can just angle this all the way out to capture. Can I actually fit through here? Do I need to fit through there? Not really. Okay. So I could actually just do it like that and kill it. That's actually pretty cool. And yeah, alright. Can I get away with that on the other side? Because I don't think I can. I don't think it's going to be the same. We're going to find out. So, we won't have much room for decorations on either side, but you know what? People are coming in here for ingots. If they even physically walk into this room, because with the wireless system, you don't really need to have any of that. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. We'll go back to slope view, and we'll just crank this sucker up. Yeah, that's not going to do diagonals, unfortunately, so we're going to have to... And I think, right now, we're actually... I think this is 100% symmetrical, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to turn on our symmetry plane. No, YZ? Yeah. Okay. So we only have to do half of the room now. Can I still keep... Why, look at all these new cargo boxes that just got added. I wonder what they're for. And boom, ventilators. Because we can. Alright, let's kill off the symmetry plane there. Patch in my stuff. Use solid blocks to finish that. So most of my rooms so far have been kind of boxy, but this has pizzazz. I wasn't gonna say pizzazz, but not bad looking. Okay, now let's just take a screenshot of that real quick. I don't even know if that's in alphabetical order. It actually is for most of them. So let's see. Yeah, we'll just do this alphabetically. So we'll do cobalt ingots. Gotta make sure we say ingots, and we can actually copy. Copy the last little part there. Let's see, 13, 15. We'll try 15. Cobalt is a blue kind of color, so we'll go with blue. So color code it. Yeah. Alright, then we have copper. So copper ingots, that's kind of like an orangish. Cobalt, copper, earstrim. And that's like a emerald kind of green, actually. So we'll grab the greenest green we have. Ah. Why did that? I guess that's a really long, yeah, 15 is slightly too big. Alright, 13 it is. So cobalt, copper, earstrum. And then we'll have iron.
No.
And that's a gray looking color. And 15 definitely works. Got that. And we got some magnesium. I should just abbreviate these down to like 3 letters. Then I wouldn't have to worry about varying font sizes on here. And magnesium, actually, hold up. Magnesium's not even an ingot. You gotta change that. This is actually an ore, and it stays in ore form. And 14's too big. Alright, magnesium's kind of this rusty color. It's like, whoa. So we'll go with this, this color right there. Yeah. So, copper, earstrum, iron ingots, magnesium ore. Then we've got to have neodymium. D-Y-M-I-U-M. Ingots. And that is... What kind of color is that? It's like a brownish, rusty, kind of, sort of color. Let's just grab this one. It's not going to be exact by any means. Alright, font size of 12. Okay. Coming right along. And then we've got promethium ore. Literally is ore. Can't smelt that, and it's also blue. I'm not going to change the background color. So we got promethium. So I've got 4 left. Is that right? Yes, it is. Alright, so we got sathium. Sathium ingots. These are kind of like a shiny reddish color. Actually, we'll just go with orange on here. Sathium ingots. Followed by silicon, which is definitely gray. Give it a darker gray than the iron. Actually, no, it's more of a white. Yeah. Zascosium. Zascosium ingots. And that's probably not going to get a very big font size. Oh, And Zascosium is a different color than that. Let's go with brown, I suppose. Kind of makes it a little harder to see, but that's alright. And then we need like a hot pink for Pentaxid, which stays in its ore form. Actually, I don't even know if it's classified as an ore. It might just be Pentaxid. Let me just double check, because I have plenty of it on my ship. Yep. Pentaxid. Pentaxid raw material. Maybe I'll specify, because there's all kinds of different raw material. That's the unprocessed version of Pentaxid. Alright, now we get the fun of matching the colors here to their boxes. Which actually, this is going a little quicker than I thought it would. Oh geez, what did we use for that? Let's go with that one. And we'll save that darker one for the magnesium. Iron ingots was the gray? Oh, that might just stay the same. Copper, orange. Yeah, we'll just do orange. And cobalt. Alright, cool. Now for the sucky part. I have to name all 55 boxes! Oh man. Oh well. Here we go. Step 1. Take all the boxes you just made. Put them in your group. Click this button 60 times. Click, 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 click. Okay. Ingots, cobalt, 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5.
I did not know that hail was a thing in this game until just now.
The weather?
Yeah, specifically hail that hurts you by being outside.
Oh, that's almost like the lava planet where they have fire rain.
Ooh. But yeah, no, it's just placing that auto miner down, and I just hear this weird noise, and suddenly I start taking damage, and I was like, "What? Did something sneak up on me?" Or
Oh, if it's like the fire rain, it hurts. I jump back into my ship
Oh,
immediately, and I'll be down like 33% or so. It's ridiculous.
I don't think it's as bad as the fire rain. At the time it took me to figure out what was going on and get back to my ship, I got down from 500 to 300. But still.
No, that's pretty much what's going on. Cobber. Definitely love Empyrion if you like being organized and naming all your crap. And if you don't like naming all your crap, play on a multiplayer server with someone who doesn't mind doing this stuffs. good stuff about this is it's tedious to set up, but once it's there, it actually comes in really handy because you can find whatever it is you might need.
Honestly, I was just scared it was gonna like damage my ship or something.
No, that actually stays okay.
Yeah. Not like super worried, but when I saw that it was hail, I was like, oh, don't tell me I'm gonna end up with dense all over my ship.
And we make that specification here so people don't think that's for something else. Not that you can turn this into ore, or everything is, because you can't. But I'm just going to set it up as ore. Alright, now we need to go back to ingots. Neodymium. Alright, ore Promethium, number 1. My oxygen's going down again. When did I not go into an airtight, no oxygen area? I'll look at that. Alright, so that's Cosium. We're almost done with our ingot vault room. Alright, pentaxid. Guess I'll classify it as an ore. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Let's see, I have oxygen on the space station. Somewhere. so all this is now named and ready to roll. I think I'm gonna turn down the intensity of this light right here. Let's make it gray and a little less intensity and maybe 15. I don't know, we'll try the 20. That's a little better. Now let's go find where the oxygen wasn't getting to. I'm trying to get... Why does it stick into the side, but not... Oh, so you don't have oxygen if you stand right here? You don't. How weird is that? I guess the slope kind of messes with it. Wow. Alright, today I learned. I was like, why did I not get oxygen right here? Well... I wouldn't think that that would matter. Everywhere out here does. Maybe what I do is I don't end on a slope right here. And I'll just shift this over. And I won't even need these blocks because they won't be seen. Yeah, we'll do that. What does that do for me? Now it properly provides oxygen to the room. Well, who would have thought that having a slope right in front, I guess I figured that it can't blow out very efficiently right there. Today you learn. So I'll just move that one block over. And there we go. And I think I just locked myself out. Well, tug all the way around. So much space to build in, not going to use 100% of it. Alright, so here we go, back into the ingot vault. Show me oxygen. Yeah, so all good to go. Yeah. That was nuts. Okay, so we actually have some boxes that we were using for the space station. And we can actually start moving some of the stuff over. I gotta find my old boxes that I was using for, here we go, ingots. I guess we'll go alphabetical order here. Cobalt and cobalt. Move those over. Yeah, you can tell this time I have the number after it, whereas before I didn't. And this stuff is also further down in the list. So let's grab some copper. Move that over. Now the Earstrom I've had coming out of my ears. So there's already 3 boxes of this stuff here in the space station. Why did it list this as, oh, because it actually is a duplicate. Alright. Ingots. Where did you go? There's number 5. Ingots, Earstrom, number 1. 1 and 1. And then we need box number 2. Right there. Ingots, Earstrom, 2. There's 2s. I'm missing something. 222. Why don't I see your strum? Aha. And number 3 with the new number 3. Okay, so those are done. 1, 2, 3 is ear strum. Alright, we're on iron now. Neodymium. Oh, we actually have a little bit. Neodymium. I always get like, oh, look at all the ones, and then come to find out that's not where it's at. Here we go. Ingots neodymium 1. Sathium. 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 Okay, Zascosium. Zascosium. Where art thou? Zascosium. Zascosium. But so that was Zascosium. We got those. Huh. So I didn't have anything set up for Promethium or Pentaxid or anything. That works. So we actually have more this time. Alright, we're going to go delete our boxes, because those that you just saw me empty live right here. And they should all be empty. Except for I missed the silicon. Damn it. Well, at least we can do this. Silicon 1. And my inventory. A little bit more tedious, but hey, you can't just leave this stuff laying around. Oh good, most of that was in stacks of 1. I'm all paranoid, I'm gonna zap, and I'm gonna end up with more. But yeah, we only just missed the 1. Double check this. Alright, it's empty. Alright, so we have managed to make our ingot storage. We are doing really good with our production floor. Foundry's done, aka the Mount Doom furnace or foundry. Our recycling yard is done. So here's our Mount Doom foundry or deposit ingot collection. Then when you're done, you take your stuff over to the ingot vault, which we just got done making here. So you put your stuff in the box. Come back out, and if you want to go make stuff, of course, if you need to load up your areas, you can just run next door and grab some ingots out of there and bring them over here. Or you can make use of the logistics feature, which is allowing you to move stuff wirelessly, which is how I tend to do things. But for those that like to physically run from container to container, everything here is coming to a head into one central place. This is actually being pretty snazzy. And the next thing up on our list is to develop a kitchen area. And yeah, kitchen area. So about that. Kind of want to just poke a door right there so you can see the little makeshift kitchen I have right now. It's not very exciting by any means. In fact, let's go look at what we have for a kitchen now, just so you can laugh. So the current kitchen is all the way over here. And what we have for a kitchen right now is this. This is our kitchen that was put in here on like day 1 of the space station. There is 1 food processor, just 1, and 4 refrigerators. And you know, we got a little bit in here, nothing in that one, some water in this one. You know, might as well just yeah. So I think we're just gonna dump everything into the food refrigerator for right now and see how that goes. All the refrigerator stuff should be here at the top. We may have enough room. Nope. Alright, so we'll have to keep 2 refrigerators running. Raw mats and the regular food one here. So we'll go back here, space station, and we want fridge, raw mats, that one's empty, and that one is empty now. Alright, are you empty? You, and you're empty. So just these 2 and our very lonely food processor right now, which we're just gonna zap him up, take him with. And while I'm here, I might as well snack on a meat burger. Yummy. And we'll eat an energy bar. And I think we'll have some fruit juice because I hurt myself earlier and I can't remember where the med station is. And we're gonna take these old lights away. Okay, time to go make a new kitchen. And I want to say I should have more steel blocks available for my room building needs. I just gotta remember which box I put those into. I want to say it might be in 4, 5, or 6 output. Yep, 300 more. That's what I'm talking about. Really should fix this. Not like anyone's really gonna see this. Let's see, this is just like the plain rivet design in black. Okay, so the idea was to put the kitchen area here and then have it a door that takes you into a cafe area. It makes good use of this space right here, and I really don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this corner. You can kind of save that for a project a little later, or if you have any ideas and you're watching my stream, feel free to hit me up. Theme of my floor is production. We produce ingots from ore, we break down things for recycling, we produce and manufacture out of the constructors here, and we're creating food. There's a greenhouse that is, I think, either a layer above me or on floor 2. But there's a greenhouse up there, and the idea is that they would come down to my floor to do the actual production of the food from the raw materials. And then, you know, for lulz, you can go pretend to eat it in the cafe, or just kind of chill out in the pirate break room. So what should I do with the space that's over here? What should I do? Look at all this. I have all this, and I still have this exterior section. I didn't even use all my 51 by 51 area. I didn't really have to. Those boxes look pretty cool from the backside. Like, oh yeah. And then my little deconstructor area is over here. I only got 4. Maybe I'll make more. Then we can recycle even faster. See how we're doing on power right now. 23%. Alright, let's fly back over here. Get our kitchen area. Kind of might mirror what Sick had pulled off a little bit, but I don't really think we're going to need as many food processors as he had set up. Oh, we might as well run the furnace, because that's not done yet. It got turned off. There is our furnace room in action. Mount Doom! Yeah. It just looks so sexy. Anyway. Automatic door 2 with a vent. But this one is not the air blocking type. Did I get a ventilator in this little room? I don't think I did. That's all lined up against the stairs. I can't really pop one in up here. I actually managed to pull up that diamond texture in here too. I think it actually looks kind of cool. And I can't do anything about this because it's stairs. It's the bottom of the stair. So it's kind of like the problem child block that's up there. So I guess I really don't need an air sealing door right here. This over here is oxygenated. Is that just a regular wall? That's a full-on block right there. I could maybe put a ventilator up on top, right there. Now I'm kind of curious if I can figure this out. I think this is all just wall. I'm gonna poke this. I'm gonna poke right here. Whoop! Yeah, this is a wall. And it goes into my kitchen area. Huh. Does that give me oxygen? Does it give me oxygen if I take out my door and put it back in again? Cool. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Alright, so for the kitchen we're gonna need more refrigerators, especially when our greenhouse starts kicking off into production. And I think we'll cover up some of this stuff here with steel, just to keep the textures the same. We'll keep that ventilator going. And I guess I'll keep the line for the cafe area, like right there. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we can do. I kind of want to pick a different texture than what I've been using. So this is the kitchen area. Well, let's just throw a block down here and get messing around with our textures. So kitchen, you think like tile and stuff, right? We got this kind of tile. What else we got? We got this kind. We could do a four-corner kind of deal. And I think that might be... Is this the same thing that I just used a moment ago? No, it's a little different. Now the question is, how well do these take color? Ooh, alright. So we have whites. Gray and white. What about a blue? I think I'm kind of liking this one. But for as big of a room, it might be better to do the 4-pane division block. Yeah, let's do the 4 panes. The blue and white checker doesn't look half bad either. It's bigger squares than this side. This is like a compromise section. And I wouldn't be able to do that pattern on the floor because this is concrete. So what do I have that might go with that? This is all over the station. Kind of don't want to keep using that. We got this kind of thing. So we have that same style. We could go with this, which I think I'm kind of liking this. Yeah, I'm liking that. We're going to go ahead and decor this up real quick. I think to cut down on the amount of spray painting? Not really what I'm doing, but you guys get my point. Yeah. Ooh. That might have cut over into my room over here. I hope it didn't. If it did, you can't see it. I'll have to just remember to stick to the green line for most of this. I have no idea how far out we're going to go with the kitchen, but we'll just kind of go along and see what happens. I should be smart and do this right here. And then we'll do one past that. Is that okay? So that's the underside of that block right there. So that means I can get that and that. And then we won't use symmetry mode for all this stuff over here. It's actually not bad for the break room either, although maybe I'll go with something more festive like the smaller checker style for that. Actually, I might be stuck with this one because it's concrete, it's different texture than the steel block. We went outside the lines. Let's not go outside the lines this time. At least I didn't get the ceiling. Or the wall. I hate it when I hit the wall. Okay, so that's actually 1 over. So that's probably going to be my wall that ends up going. And we'll dump into the cafe area. Sweet! Alright, let's turn the symmetry stuff off so I can color this a little bit here. Alright, so we come out of here and presto changeo, we're now in a kitchen. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with the kitchen, but I do know we're going to need some more equipment. So let's just run over here. I think this one is, turn that one off. Alright, let's make some refrigerators. Let's make 9 refrigerators. And we already have 4 that we're moving, so I really just make 5. Man, that actually scared me. What's up, Damien Studio? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Feel free to make conversation with me or enjoy your lurk. I have a lurk-friendly stream. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna until I totally lost count of how many refrigerators I needed to make into constructors, but that's cool. So 2, 4, and I think I might already be done. Yeah, we're moving over 2 refrigerators. I already have 2 in my inventory. Made 4 out of the last 2. This puts me at 4 and 2. Actually 4 and 4. So yeah, we should have enough refrigerators. We're gonna need some food processors to make do with all the greenhouse production that's gonna be happening with the upper level. So let's go with... We already have 1. So that'll be 4. We'll just do 6. We'll do 6 food processors. See what happens. The more I look at this room, I think I need like a darker texture on the bottom band. I don't know. Alright, so let's see. There's my fridges. We got more LCD panels because we got to tell everyone when they come down the elevator, the kitchen is here! Alright, so what? I have, this one's probably hung up on making the additional food processors a cube. You went out to check out the moon? Awesome! All I have right now is a bunch of snow. That's the weather we're getting, so I don't even know if I can see the moon right now. Looks like it's bright enough outside. Might be able to see the moon. Alright. I don't think I have need more cargo boxes right now. Let's put those back in there. Free up some of my inventory. Oh yeah, I'm working on a space station. And yesterday's stream showcased what some of the other people had done in here, and I am the functional dude. I am not the artistic guy, but I'm giving it a good try today. So I'm staying on my floor, so everything you see is what I've been able to put together this afternoon, evening. So I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm actually kind of pleased with myself. So it's like, yeah, you're on your own grind, huh? I'll keep you company. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Steel blocks. Yes, give me all the steel blocks. Alright, so we'll keep all the kitchen stuff down here at the bottom that I plan on using. We'll have some plants in the kitchen. Definitely. And I don't think I need stairs. Maybe we could put stairs in the break room and make it a 2-tier break room kind of situation. I don't know what I would do if I split that into 2 floors though. That's just more decorating to do. Alright, so DJ, you're new to the game. You're trying to build a base from scratch. You have a foundation and some rooms. How do you build a roof and how do I connect the power? You want to use solar power. Okay, so let me help you out. I love people who just got the game. I'll help you out any way I can. I bought it myself in December and I've put in probably over 300 hours so far. So here's what you need to know. You can make your roof with any blocks you want. Bases, I like concrete. When you're starting out, you're going to have the regular concrete. I'll just kind of show you here in the constructor. So make sure you're set to looking at bases. All these little icons here in the top right hand corner, this is what you're making your blocks for. You got everything, and then there's bases, capital vessels, small vessels, and hover vessels. So this kind of keeps you straight with what you're doing. Because if you watch this, this is a mistake I made in the beginning of the game. If we type in fridge and we look at everything and we look at devices here, you'll see there's two different types of refrigerators. So first thing you want to watch out for is when you're looking at these, there's two different ways you can tell what these are for. One is you start figuring out what color dots.
I think I'm gonna head off for the night.
Night bloops. You figure out the color dots up here in the top. They mean what devices they're for, or what type of vessel or base they're good with. Or you can just look at, what I like to do is just look at placeable. It's the third blue line down, and this says SVHV. So this fridge works in small vessels and hover vessels. So yeah, you already got busted by that? Sorry, dude. You can either keep it until you make a deconstructor in your base, and it'll recycle things at 100% and spit you back out the raw ingredients. So, not always lost. Or just save it for when you need it. But anyway, let's go back to talking about bases. Concrete's pretty nice because when we look at concrete, you can actually place this down, and you can come by later with a multi-tool and you can upgrade it into armored concrete when you have a lot more supplies, such as more cement and more steel plates, which you can get from salvage or from iron ingots. But this will give you like 2,000, 2,200 something hit points, something ridiculous. In fact, the floor throughout the space station is armored concrete. Yeah, 2,200 hit points. If you look right there, 2,200. Oh my goodness, this way. So that's the most hit point value you can get. Bases are good for that, armored concrete. So let's talk about solar power. So the way solar power works is you need two things. One, you need a battery to hold all the energy that you're going to get out of the device, and that's going to be in here as a capacitor. So this is what it looks like. You can just type in cap to find it. So it's capacitor solar. This holds the energy that you get from the sun that your solar powers generate for you. You can have as many of these as you want. Depending on how much sun you're getting, I don't really have a world map here. We can kind of zoom in over here on Inda, but you'll get more time with the sun if you're closer to the equator. If you're up on a pole, you're not going to get as much sun for your base as if you try to build in the center of the planet on the equator. So kind of keep that in mind if you want to rely on solar power. This space station is actually right by the sun, and it never changes. So we get full sun all the time because we're in space. Pretty dope. But on the planet, you want to be by the equator. So, talk about solar capacitors. Next thing you need is you need solar panels. So I think if I just look for panel here, when you start out, you're going to have the small solar panels here. And then with the tech tree, you'll be able to unlock the next rank up of solar panels. Your base can only have up to maximum of 15 solar panels. So keep that in mind. Once you hit 15, there are no more. You are done. Same thing with space stations. And when you use the P menu, so if you hit P anytime you're in your base, you'll pull up the menu here. You'll see your battery. So power is how much power output you have from like your generators or your battery, and how much your base is actually using. So right now we have a lot of generators. We're not really using a lot of power right now, but if the furnace is on and the constructors, this power rating is going to go up for what we're using. Battery over here, this is how much juice you have saved up from the sun that's going to go to powering your base. Now the cool thing is, the way the game works, is it's set up to use all the energy from your battery, and when this gets depleted first, then it moves over to your generators, which are going to be using fuel tanks. And you'll have to manually put fuel into your fuel tanks. I would suggest your base have a lot of fuel tanks. I don't know if you're playing on a server or if you're doing single player. If you're on a server and you don't log in every day or something like that, put more fuel tanks in so you don't lose your stuff. You know, your refrigerators keep power. even while you're away. But if you're just doing a single player world, you're learning the game, you don't really need a ton of these. But solar capacitors, more of those you put, more energy from the sun you can retain and hold on to, and you're capped at 15 solar panels. Single player, pretty cool. That's how we started out doing too. So, and then we all got together and did a little server, and here we are. So yeah, if you run into any other problems or anything you want to know, just hit me up. My stream schedule, I'm only off 2 days a week. I'm on from like 4 hours ago until whenever I decide to shut things down. So I probably will be here for like another hour or two. So yeah, come hang out with me and I'll try to show you some cool stuff. One of the things you're really going to love if you appreciate solar energy is the signal logic in this game. And that's things that you'll see me do quite often as I play. Like, if you look at this room, everything here is not set to run all the time. There's levers here that turn these constructors on. The lights in this room are on motion sensors, so when I leave the room, all the lights go out. So you'll see that it goes out right there. I actually have it set to activate when I get that close. But there's just little things. Oh, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, DJ. There's just a lot of little things that you can do to help keep your solar power, keep that battery full. Because I'm of the mindset, I don't want to have to farm resources to keep my fuel tanks topped off if I can do a little bit of work to make things more efficient in my base. Yeah, and it's just signal logic. You can hit that up on YouTube, or I'm actually going to be doing some in the kitchen. So I'll give you a shout when I start doing some signal logic in the kitchen, and I'll kind of go a little bit more in depth so you can get an idea of how all that ties in together. But like all this stuff right here, this is all signal logic. You know, I'm running my 1 through 3 group of constructors right now, as well as 7 through 9. You know, these red lights are on to let me know I'm draining power. 4 through 6 is offline, so it's not being used. There's no energy drain. And, you know, it just... I love signal logic. It's just really cool. But yeah. Good luck with your base. I guess we can grab more plants. That break room's going to need a lot of plants. And I get to learn about how to put chairs in. I don't think I've used any chairs. I have to figure out how do I do chairs. Oh, furnishings. That's probably chairs. We'll get that ready. I'm not normally the decorative guy, so I'm learning how to make some of the stuff. Yeah, it gets crazy, but it's awesome. I absolutely love it. I love how in-depth you can get with this game. The developers, you know, this is a game that's still early access, still in development, and for them to have put this much work into this and still call it, you know, in development, early access, I'm just like, man, what the heck's going to be here when you guys, you know, fully release the game? So, I'm stoked. Got my money's worth and then some. Well, I already have some furnishings. Look at that. Okay. I think we're ready to go work on the kitchen framework a little bit here. Zoom back over there. Turn this off. Alright, so here we go, coming out into my soon-to-be kitchen area. We were kind of experimenting here with what we were going to do. I might just keep the blue and white tile for the floor in the break room. Maybe use it on the walls in here. Not quite sure. I might stick with this wider 4-pane blue pattern. Kind of see what happens. So we made some food processors and some refrigerators, and we're going to kind of make this so I can scale up if I need to. I really have no idea how crazy the greenhouse upstairs is going to get. In fact, let's take a look. I should be able to see... Actually, I don't think it's under crop. It might be under plots. Oh, it does not register. What's the way I can get the quick count? Don't think... Unless I go up there and look. And I don't want to be arsed to do that right now. Okay, so I think what we'll do is... Let's put a slant in right here. Or I could say a slope. Just so I can kind of get that little... This is not a box. This is not a box, people. Ekzim is very boxy. He likes to just build boxes. Oh, I almost had that. There we go. Alright, there. Straight on down. Boom. Alright, a little bit of a curve. Lovely. Alright, and then I think we'll just set this stuff in one deep right there. I know I colored the floor out a little bit, but we're just gonna roll with this. And you can only come out 13 when you're doing the quick lines. Best 20 bucks you ever spent? Heck yeah! Oh man, what graphics card did you end up going with? I hate to ask what you're using now. You said it looks like Minecraft. The feels. Oh man, the feels. Been there, done that though. I know what it's like. Okay. What I should have done was copied my texture that I wanted to use before I did all that. But not that big of a deal. Let's go with... I think I'm going to do that blue and I'm going to use the pane, the 4-pane approach. I think that's what I'm going to pick. So, where did that 4-pane... There it is. Alright, here we go. That might be... Oh, that's kind of bright. We'll see how it pans out. Definitely gonna have this kitchen vibe to it for sure. A GTX 1060, nice! Better than what I got. I'm using the 1050. Yeah, that's quite blue. I think we'll keep the black there though. Kind of like that transition, like, hey, you're heading back into the main hub. Alright, and don't know what we got going. Oh, that's an L shape. The trickery. I was not expecting that to be an L shape. That just ruined my plan of the transition piece. You play a lot of HOTS in the GT750. What is HOTS? What is that? Heroes of the Storm? Blizzard? It's my best guess. I don't normally have a lot of conversation with people playing Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played that. I love Blizzard though. Blizzard is a great freaking company. Alright, let's see. I can't tell. Let's see, what side of the wall is this? Is that L shape? It's taking up that block. That block right there. So why did I use an L shape right there? Probably because I didn't know I was going to come in here and do a full block. So we can take that out. Let's just check the other side. Alright, worst case scenario, we come in here and we repaint a few things. We're going to convert this over. Well, yep, I already knew that was